Hi guys, this is just gonna be my quick review and thoughts on Bridgerton season 3, which dropped May 18th. That was Friday. I binged the whole thing, the first part, the first 4 episodes, and this season 3 is centering Penelope, who is really Lady Whistledown, and Colin, one of the many brothers that Bridgerton brothers. I don't know. I can't remember their last name. Anyway, my thoughts on season 3 so far. I like it actually. I prefer it to season 2, shockingly. Although I never go back and watch the Bridgerton seasons. Like once I'm done with a Bridgerton season, I'm over it. My favorite of everything is actually to come from the Bridgerton universe is actually the spin-off they did on Queen Charlotte. I thought that had a lot of gravitas and depth that the other episodes and seasons don't. I just go for Bridgerton for fantasy. Bridgerton for me is just fantasy and a little bit of camp, especially with the violin covers they do of modern pop songs. Yeah, and season 3, Penelope looks really good. I liked the transformation that she did. In pop culture, especially like back in the late 90s, early 2000s, a lot of these teen rom-coms, whenever a girl would go through a transformation, she'd look like so different from how she is. But I like that with Penelope, all she did was just change up her wardrobe and her makeup and her hairstyle. That was it. But she stayed the same. She didn't lose weight. She's still a big girl, a cute girl, and she just switched up her wardrobe, and that was enough. I like that. I like the progression of her and Colin's relationship, except for the last part. Spoilers, by the way, in episode 4. They're in the carriage, they're making out. I think they went too far, especially since this is supposed to be like what, the Regency era. I think they took it too far. They should have just left it a kissing and let it be that. Filling her up and all that. I felt like that was too much and was a bit out of character for these two people and these two people in this time period. So I didn't enjoy that. They did try to do a love triangle by introducing this Lord Peddleton character who connected with Penelope at one of these dinners that they have, that they go out and show themselves to society to pick, to pick a husband or pick a wife, and she connected with this Lord Pendleton character, who is a new character. We've never seen him before in any of the other seasons or the Queen Charlotte spin-off. Oh yeah, and I did like the chemistry, although it did switch up towards like episode 4, where he was all about like, I'm gonna be traveling, I'm gonna be away. This is not gonna be a love match. This is just gonna be, something more strategic. I need someone who will be running my properties as I'm traveling and I'll be away from home. So that was a bit weird how they switched up their chemistry towards episode 4 to give Colin more of a shot. And with Colin and Penelope, I did like how Colin treated Penelope. I think and I liked the advice that his mom gave him about, not hardening himself. So Colin had traveled and he'd been away at Paris for like several months, and he came back. He was putting on this facade of being like a playboy, and he's visiting brothels and prostitutes, and we see a few scenes of him. Nothing too risque, nothing like season 1 of him making out with several prostitutes, coming in and out of bed with prostitutes. But when Penelope asks Colin to kiss her and he does, that's when he realizes that he no longer just sees her as a, long friend from childhood. Like, he actually likes her, and their feelings start to develop. So I'm looking forward to part 2 of season 3 of Bridgerton, just to see how they will tackle Penelope really being Lady Whistledown, and Colin's sister, who used to be Penelope's friend. She knows that Penelope is Lady Whistledown. So how will that work out with her being Lady Whistledown, and how it affected, this entire society of Bridgerton? So yeah, I like season 3. I prefer it to season 2, which is a popular opinion based on what I'm seeing online. And I'm looking forward to part 2 of Bridgerton season 3. So that's my review. Take 254. My name is Sybil, your host. and I'll see you later.